Hello everyone, this is Henrietta, and Henrietta's pretty cool. I wanted to talk to you about hen laying eggs.
Oysters?
Yeah, oysters. No. Egg laying hens, we'll try that. So, there are 6 billion egg laying hens in the world today. So just think about what a billion is. So let's think about what 6 billion is. So 6, if there were 6 hens, chicks, born every single second, actually we can't because my maths isn't good enough. Let's just do 1, okay? So 160 every minute, 3,600 every hour, 605,000 every week. It would take you 32 years to get to 1 billion. So that's a billion. 6 billion hen laying. That's nothing to do with the 50 billion chickens that we eat every year in this world. This is about the 6 billion egg laying hens. Out of those, 50% of them live in cages. Usually 5 to a cage. In Europe, there are 360 million egg laying hens. In the UK, there are 26 million egg laying hens. In the rest of the world, including Europe, 60% of these egg-laying hens are in cages. In the UK, 50%. So the UK leads the world in egg-laying hens, in animal welfare, and that's something to be really proud of, but we've got to move this on. 5 hens to a cage. So I want to explain this. Henrietta here is a rescue hen. No, she's not playing. If Henrietta was an egg-laying hen, there would be 2 other hens in this cage with her. So this bit of paper is the size that a hen has in a cage. But new legislation has come about, thanks to the EU, and the area for hens has been enlarged. This big. So it's gone from that to that. So that's 5 hens. This comes out next year. At the moment, it's still that. So a lot of us now go to supermarkets. 96% of the food we eat is bought in supermarkets. And we cruise down the aisle, we see eggs. I was going to say chickens. We see eggs. And we buy eggs, and over 50% of us are buying eggs that are either Freedom Food, free range, Freedom Food, barn, organic, and there's a Maple Farm back here somewhere, I don't know where he is, William, there, Maple Farm organic eggs, sold in budgeons and sold in all sorts of independent farm shops, delicious. And out of all of these eggs, you must remember that that's just accounts for the small amount. Most of the food, most of the eggs that we eat in other products that we buy. I'm just worried a little bit about Henrietta here. So if we walk down the supermarket, we buy biscuits or cakes or ready meals or whatever. They've all got egg in them. Not all of them, but a lot of them have got egg in them. And that's where the cage hens come in. And that's where it takes every individual, because it actually, at the end of the day, it's just an individual choice, to ask and make sure that we want hens and chickens that have been reared properly, nicely, kindly. Freedom Food is run by the RSPCA, and it audits farms that just like the Soil Association will audit organic farms. The Freedom Food isn't really about organics, it's about animal welfare, hence the RSPCA. And the Freedom Food is now running a campaign called Simply Ask. And what it's really saying is when you go into a restaurant or a gastro pub or wherever you go, hotel, ask on the menu, is this egg, is this meat, has it been reared properly? Because that's how we will move things along. And actually, yeah, it probably does cost a few pence more. I think we're in fact, I sort of know that we're the only producer of mayonnaise who will only use Freedom Food free-range egg. And that costs us at the moment about 25 to 30% more, just in the egg. But that's worth doing. This is hope. That's so when I die, my wife's still got hope. When these, she's a very distracting girl. When you go into a restaurant or a hotel, you need to ask, because that's how we move it along. And I think Britain has a lot to be proud of when it comes to animal welfare. But on the other hand, it's only going to move further if we move it further. And that's everybody. And it's everybody just saying, listen, that's what we need. And whilst it may cost a few pence more at the moment, the more people who do it, the price comes down. So it's a personal choice thing, but it's for all of us. And whether we can move that way, whether we have the will to do it, and to just actually make people accountable. So these chefs, more and more chefs today, will go after Freedom Food, or organic, or the higher animal welfare, and and I guess that's where we're attacking. But everybody, it takes everybody. It's not a one-person thing. And I tell you what, if you go and say, actually, I'm not going to eat here because your meat isn't up to spec or your eggs aren't up, that'll soon get people changing their mind. So that's what I would ask. Adopt the Freedom Food thing. Simply ask. Okay, thank you very much.